Welcome back. Last week, Parliamentary Consultative Committee reviewed power scenario in Northeast region. In his inaugural address, Union Minister of State for Power KC Venugopal has called for concerted efforts from all quarters in tapping the power potential of the northeastern region. He stated that the region is bestowed with immense and untapped hydro potential, and development of it will help in achieving a better fuel mix in the country. He emphasized that this is very relevant considering the recent problems faced in power generation due to fuel shortage.
Addressing the Parliamentary Consultative Committee review of power scenario in Northeast region, KC Venugopal stated that the power sector development in Northeast region calls for the further boost. The Northeastern region has been blessed with rich hydropower potential of more than 58,000 megawatt, equivalent to about 40% of untapped hydro opportunity in the country. Since more than 75% of power is generated from coal and gas-based station, the development of hydro potential would be very important to meet India's energy security.
What is also already a state subject. I think you are also aware of that. That is because I have mentioned here that we from the Government of India will take initiatives to discuss with the Chief Ministers and respective power ministers for a major capacity addition in this northeastern area. We will plan it for 12th and 13th plan accordingly.
Northeastern region is rich in power potential, but the execution of hydro projects has always been a difficult task. This is due to the geological surprise, which is one of the major challenges faced by many of the hydro projects, especially in the Himalayan region. There are also other general issues affecting hydro execution, like forest clearances and land acquisition delays.
Northeast, one of the bottlenecks we see is a transportation network, speed of implementation of project, then sometimes law and order situation. These are, I would say, three main problems which have been plaguing project implementation. Hydro projects have their own difficulties. One would be the geological surprise. Secondly, the difficulty of terrain in itself creates difficulties or it slows down the pace with which you can work.
Meghalaya is blessed with coal reserve, whereas Tripura and Assam from good abodes of natural gas reserves. If potential is tapped fully, the region in the upcoming years could become the powerhouse of India and can transform the socio-economic condition of its people while contributing immensely to the development of the nation as a whole. On this occasion, the minister also facilitated several utilities for their commendable job, contributing in creating a robust power infrastructure and playing a significant role in the integration and development of power projects in the Northeast region.
Northeastern Electric Power Corporation Limited is a central PSU operating and maintaining power station in the Northeastern region. NIPCO so far has set up 7 power stations with a total installed capacity of 1,130 megawatt and contributes to about 50% of the total installed capacity and caters to 60% of the total energy requirement of the region. NIPCO would play a key role to boost the power sector development in the Northeast region. To talk in detail on ongoing projects and NIPCO's future expansion plan, we have with us Mr. P.C. Pankaj, CMD NIPCO. Good evening, Mr. Pankaj, and welcome to Power News.
Good evening. Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to ask you, which are the ongoing projects of NIPCO and when are these scheduled to be commissioned?
Current projects are 5 projects having about 1130 megawatt of capacity. Kopli project and Ranganadi project and Doyang project. These are hydro projects and they have 755 megawatt of capacity. And then 2 projects are gas-based projects. One is in Assam, one is in Tripura. So they have about 375 megawatt of capacity.
Okay, which are the upcoming projects of NIPCO in 12th five-year plan?
These 5 projects will be completed within 2 to 3 years. After that, 3 projects in Mizoram, one Lungring project of 850 megawatt, one Chimtupui project of 650 megawatt, and one MAT project is there, for which this DPR is also under process. And we are talking about Killing project in Assam. That is interstate project situated in Meghalaya and Assam. Okay. And then your that Mafu in Meghalaya, then Garo Hills in Meghalaya, that is coal-based project. So these 3 projects, and in next coming 5 years, I am planning to start in all these projects, and some of these projects will be completed within next 5 years.
Mr. Pankaj, as we know, almost 50,000 to 60,000 megawatt of hydro potential lies in northeastern region. Are you looking for some joint venture partners to tap this potential?
Being based in the northeastern region, we can do better than anybody else in that region, because our whole employees are there in belonging to that area. Our people knows each and everything about the area, about the situation of the area, local area, so we can be more successful. So certainly we would like to have more and more projects. About 10,000 megawatt has been allotted to NTPC. We are trying to make some joint venture with NTPC. 460 megawatt has been allotted to NTPC in Mizoram. For that also we are tying up with the NTPC.
Are you also interested in partnering with private players?
If some private party offers me to join with them as a joint venture or as a EPC contract, so we can join. So many private parties have been allotted so many projects covering these 50,000 megawatt, but out of them only 1 or 2 parties could start the work so far. So I don't know up to what the state government will wait, and if they will not work, they will not start the work, so certainly state government can think of taking back all these projects from the private party and give to NIPCO. If these projects are given to me, to NIPCO, so certainly we will complete these projects and development will take part.
Any diversification plans in near future, or any plan to enter in some other domain of power business?
Other than generation, I am also thinking to go to this solar power. That is also a part of course, generation. And other than that, I am planning to go to consultancy. Completion of the project on EPC basis. So these are the main areas where we can go for diversification. We are capable of making coal-based thermal power stations, and then gas-based thermal power stations and hydropower stations. Other than them, we are making this 10 megawatt of solar energy in Tripura. Yes. So beyond that, we are planning to go to consultancy, work for hydro as well as thermal, gas-based and coal-based.
Lastly, I'd like to ask you, Mr. Pankaj, where do you see NIPCO 5 years down the line?
5 years down the line, NIPCO will be certainly a different company. And I hope now the present capacity, installed capacity of this company is 1130 megawatt. And in next coming 5 years, minimum 925 megawatt will be added, and it will become 2000 plus megawatt company, number 1. Number 2, lot of projects will be under construction. Number 3, then lot of revenue will come through this consultancy and all that. So I hope that the company's revenue as well as profit should be more than double.
Thanks, Mr. Pankaj, for joining us in Power News.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Let's take a short break here. We'll be right back. Keep watching Power News.